Alright my people, before we even dive into this very emotional and controversial gist that has just surfaced about Maurice, I want to beg you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do that right now. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and stay tuned because what I'm about to reveal is not the kind of gist you hear every day. This one is deep, touching, and will surely leave you with mixed feelings about Maurice, the Nollywood heartthrob that so many of you love. Now let's go straight into it. So guys, just recently, one of Maurice's childhood friends who has known him from way back in the day came out and began to reveal certain secrets about Maurice's past, about his struggles, about his love life, and about the silent battles that he has been fighting all through his journey to fame. And when I tell you that this gist is hot and emotional, I am not exaggerating one bit. Because sometimes we see celebrities shining on the big screen, looking all fine, glowing, acting like life is perfect, but we don't always know the pain, the struggle, the tears, and the heartbreak that they have endured behind closed doors. According to this childhood friend, Maurice did not have the easiest upbringing. Yes, he grew up with so much talent and charisma, but life was not served to him on a golden plate. He was the kind of boy that had to fight his way through every single thing he ever achieved. From his education, to his dreams, to his career, and even down to his relationships. And what this friend revealed was that Maurice was always the kind of person who craved real love, real affection, and real connection, but it never seemed to come to him easily. The friend said something very striking, that Maurice has always been surrounded by people, but deep down he has always battled with loneliness. Imagine that kind of irony, the man who makes millions of fans happy through his movies, the man who sweeps ladies off their feet with his smile and acting, the same man has been secretly struggling to find genuine love for himself. His friend revealed that growing up, Maurice was that quiet but determined child who wanted to give his family a better life, and that determination came with a lot of sacrifices. While his mates were playing and chasing after girls, Maurice was already trying to figure out how to hustle, how to make something meaningful out of his life. But here's where it gets even more emotional. According to his childhood friend, Maurice's first real heartbreak came at a very young age. Apparently, he fell deeply in love with someone while he was still a teenager, but the relationship never survived. The girl he loved at that time didn't believe in his dreams, she didn't see the star that he was becoming, and eventually she walked away. That heartbreak, according to the friend, broke Maurice in a way that people did not understand. It made him guarded, it made him selective, and it made him cautious with his emotions. Fast forward to when he started becoming popular in Hollywood, everybody thought fame would solve that void, that emptiness, but instead it made it worse. Because as his friend said, the more Maurice became famous, the harder it became for him to know who was real and who was fake. Ladies started flocking around him, yes, but were they there for Maurice the man or Maurice the celebrity? Were they truly interested in him or just in the glamour that came with his name? That confusion, that mistrust, has been one of the biggest struggles of his love life. And according to the gist from his friend, Maurice has been through relationships that looked perfect on the outside but were filled with tears behind closed doors. He has given his all to people who did not value him, he has tried to stay loyal to women who did not return the same loyalty, and he has had to deal with being misunderstood even when his intentions were genuine. The friend went as far as saying that there were times Maurice would stay up at night, asking himself if true love even existed for him, or if he was just destined to entertain others while suffering in silence emotionally. Now, here's the most controversial part of what the childhood friend revealed. They said that Maurice's struggle with love is partly connected to how much responsibility he had to shoulder as a young man. He was always the one trying to provide, trying to support, trying to make sure that people around him were happy, even when he was not. And because of that, some people took advantage of him. Some women saw his kindness as weakness, some saw his generosity as an opportunity, and some even used his fame as a ladder for their own personal gain. That left him hurt, scarred, and skeptical about relationships. And you all know how fans always speculate about Maurice and Sonia Uche, and all the rumors about whether they are together or not. The truth is, from what the friend revealed, Maurice is someone who is still trying to heal from the things he has been through. He wants love, yes, but he does not want to repeat the mistakes of the past. He is someone who carries scars that are not visible to the public eye, scars that only those who truly know him can testify to. According to this childhood friend, Maurice once confided that he sometimes envies ordinary people who can fall in love without their relationships being dissected, criticized, or turned into headlines. Imagine living in a world where every move you make is watched, where every friendship you keep is turned into gossip, where every smile or hug is assumed to be a romantic involvement. That pressure has made it even harder for Maurice to open up his heart fully, because he fears that the world will always interfere. But here's the twist, guys. The same friend also said that despite everything, Maurice has not given up on love. He still believes that one day, somehow, someone will come into his life and love him for who he truly is, not for his fame, not for his money, not for the spotlight, but for his heart. And when that day comes, Maurice is ready to give his all again. Until then, he remains cautious, he remains careful, and he remains focused on his career. This revelation is so touching because it reminds us that celebrities are human too. Maurice Sam, the man that so many of us admire on screen, has been fighting silent battles in his personal life. He has been through heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, and emotional struggles, but he still stands tall, smiling, acting, and entertaining millions of people across the globe. That strength, that resilience, is something that his childhood friend said he has always admired about him. And you know Nigerians, once this gist dropped, people started talking. Some said they now understand why Maurice sometimes looks guarded, others said this might explain why his relationships have always been shrouded in mystery, while some fans even said they pray he finds real love soon because a man like him deserves happiness. The conversation online has been heated, some defending him, some criticizing him, but one thing everybody agrees on is that Maurice's story is emotional, controversial, and very relatable. So my people, that's the gist for now. Maurice Sam's love life, as revealed by his childhood friend, is not the fairy tale that many assume. It's a story of pain, of lessons, of betrayal, and of hope. And I know for a fact that this gist will continue to trend because it touches on the very thing that makes us human, our need for love, for acceptance, and for genuine connection. Before I go, let me remind you again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on your notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the hot Nollywood updates, the spicy celebrity gists, and the blockbuster stories that I will be dropping back to back for you. Trust me, more revelations are still coming, and you do not want to miss a single one.